So hi everyone, this is your mentor, Dr. Shariar. So I've been a MC tutor for few years, last 5 years. I've been dealing with a lot of students, and this question sometimes came up in front of us. I mean, most of you know about it, but I just thought of talking a little bit about this topic. I just thought actually. All right. So are you interested knowing about it? I hope so. Yes. So let's go and see some of the things, I mean, about uh, paying the exam fees or for epic verification or for whatever purpose. So I'll just guide you a little bit now, actually, yes. So here you go. Now, mostly, whenever you will be paying in for the exam fees, there's two type of fees that is coming in now. The number one is the epic verification AMC portal account setup, and that finally the exam fees. The big one is the exam fees. Am I right? The big one is the like $2,720. I mean, that's that particular exam fees, and that's huge actually. So now the question is coming. Will the local cards are enough to pay the fees? It's possible if you have the Visa or the MasterCard. Actually, I'll talk about the two countries especially because about India, Pakistan, everything I don't know actually about the card. From India, I think it's very much possible. I think from Pakistan it's also possible. I mean, as long as your card has that amount, account has that money, and card has that limit from any country, you can pay. That's the summary. And according to Australian guideline, it has to be a MasterCard or it has to be a Visa card. So either of them. And some country does have restrictions actually paying. Like example, for Bangladesh, we have restriction paying more than 300. Now, if it is more than 300, they will ask you costs. You have to mention that it's educational. Also make sure your card has that limit actually. So most cases suggested to have platinum card. I repeat, most cases in Bangladeshi doctors suggest us to have the highest level card, that is the platinum card actually. If you don't have that card, apply for that card. Initially, they might don't want to give you that card. They usually honor the doctors, but you also need to submit a amount like a few money to the account to get the platinum card. That's the summary. I mean, if the account is kind of like empty, they won't give you the that range card like platinum card. All right, so here you go. I mean, now easiest way, some people do that because many of you have close ones in Australia, England, USA, especially. So example, I just put a cartoon like, hey sister, can you help me paying my MC exam? I mean, even that is something happened even during my exam. So I remembered that one that, she was in Australia. So I took help from her that, so I said like, my card is not like that much supported because that's very early 2015 actually. So they have that card that time. I mean, so they have the MasterCard in Australia and Commonwealth Bank. So they helped me pay my exam fees. So that was one of the ways. So this is the way you can use. So some of the smoother card, I mean, of course, USA, UK, Australia, Canada, their cards, the limit is much higher. And of course, paying is much more like quite buttery smooth actually. So more easily acceptable cards. I mean, if you have any relative there, and I mean, relative means close one, but if someone is not too close to you, it's very unusual to ask, unless not first blood actually, because there's security code and the things out there. So unless someone is very close, I mean, it's not better not to ask actually. So if you have relative, they can help you take the exam. They're paying your fees and you can pay them back actually. Okay, so this is one of those points actually. And now the title is, you can see, less smoother actually. So less smoother cards like Bangladesh, Pakistan, India, Sri Lanka. India has everything better compared to these countries in terms of money transaction actually. They have better policies actually. All right, so most complicated probably in Bangladesh and Sri Lanka as far as I know. So now local cards, I mean, as you can see, local card, you do also have the Visa and the Masters. You can get those cards, and there are a lot of brands of the card. Like in our country, as I said, the platinum card, like the highest level card, that's that is something able to pay this fees actually. If you tell them I want to pay more than 300, they would say no, it's not possible. Or they will ask you what's the purpose you want to pay. So you have to tell my purpose is exam expenditure. If you say I want to pay more than 300 for airfare, they won't accept that one again. Okay, so there's a lot of restricted things here actually, unfortunately. So you have to take the permission by calling, no matter it's a Citibank card, Dutch Bangla Bank card, BRAC Bank card. So these are the 3 banks usually I recommend actually. Okay, so for Bangladeshi banks, so those are Bangladeshi students, Citibank, Dutch Bangla Bank, BRAC Bank, you stick to in between these banks actually. And as you can see, cards are like the highest level card, like platinum. For example, I have the platinum card. Maybe some of you have platinum card. Platinum card has the ability to pay that big amount of exam fees, like AMC Partner exam fees is quite high. So, and yes, my card is a Visa card actually. So these are, I mean, you can use. If you don't have it, you should apply for it. Okay, it will take 15 days actually. I repeat, it will take 15 days to get the card actually. All right, so bank is very excited to give you card. Okay, so don't think that it's complicated getting a card. No, it's not actually. The bank officials are very excited to give you card actually, because they have some task and the thing. So the more card they can sell to the customer, it's their benefit. So they are always excited to give you card from the banks actually. All right, next thing is payment gateway. So this is only applicable for, I mean, Bangladesh and what I'm talking right now. The payment gateway over 300, call your bank and please mention that it's educational purpose actually. So then they will allow you paying that amount actually, right? I hope so this part is clear. Now coming to Aussie banks, because I do also have Aussie card and the thing. So I know that. So Aussie Bank suggested like Commonwealth Bank, NAB, ANZ, Westpac. Now, those of you who are living in different country, what bank card you are having, please mention in our comment section. Even if you are watching this video in YouTube, please do mention, I mean, what card you are using. I mean, first of all, is it Visa or Masters? Secondly, is it something, what bank? Like example, in India, State Bank of India is a card. Like in Pakistan, like the Habib Bank. So what bank you are using? Like what bank card actually? So you should write Visa plus like ANZ. Yeah, someone wrote like that. Yeah, so that's how, I mean, let's just get some idea from people like what kind of card you guys are using actually. Yes, so that's good actually, and good to know actually, different country, different cards actually. And please do call your bank when you pay this big amount of fees actually. So this is very, very important to call your bank actually, you know. Yeah, so whoever having platinum card in Bangladesh, no problem, but you just need to call to those banks actually. All right, in Australia their card is very high limit cards actually, no problem in paying. But one thing I have added here, no matter you have, you know, Commonwealth, no matter you have NAB, no NZ, Westpac, um, whenever you are paying, there's a OTP generated actually. You again have to put that OTP. Then it's possible to pay. But because that's the thing, because otherwise your account someone can take over, right? Yeah, so they have that, you know, OTP thing, and in Bangladesh, not everyone have this OTP generated system. You have to use software for that actually. So OTP is a secret code came. Like say example, even if I'm paying my own fees, there's an OTP generated, a secret code generated. So then I have to put this secret code to my account. Actually, they ask that one. Okay, what is that code actually? So wherever I'm paying, you know, the code is something generated in the mobile or in that bank account actually. Yeah, software. For example, I have Commonwealth, so bank account, so the thing is generated here. So we can see that when a code has came, then while paying, I have to put that code actually. So that's the thing. So we'll be uploading this video to YouTube. If you have any question, you can go and ask in our YouTube channel later. I'll be happy to answer there actually. Thank you so much. So that's something for this bank related, some of the issues, Aussie banks, Bangladesh related banks, local banks. If you are from some other country, um, you can comment in our YouTube section when the video will be uploaded. Yeah, so I'll be happy to answer if it's from my own knowledge or not. So I hope so this session was useful to all of you. This is your mentor, Dr. Sharir. Thank you.